Hello, and welcome to Sunday Gaming. My name is Eric Barry, also known as Trekkieb47, and you can hear the sweet tones in the background for Mass Effect. This is the part 3. Last time with Theresa Shepard, we had literally just saved Liara from capture and imprisonment in the Prothean ruins, and that is the first adventure that we took as a Spectre. So we're gonna talk with Liara for a bit, and then do maybe a couple random missions, and then we'll go on to one of the main planets for the rest of the adventure. Thanks for everyone that's watching. I hope you're having a great Sunday. Chill Sunday, relax Sunday. So we're going to play for a few hours with the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. Thanks to Mason Merrill in the chat. Good to see you, buddy, as always. And let's get started with some Mass Effect. So I'm going to pull up the game here and get my controller. Got some nice iced coffee. Theresa and I have done some of our Sunday errands, and now it is time to play the wonderful world of Mass Effect. Make sure my stream is good to go. Alright, so we literally just got done recruiting Liara. And I think I'm going to talk to everyone. Every main mission, you have new dialogue from all of the characters. Lurking while working in the yard. Love to see it, Mason. Thanks so much. Love that lurking while working.
I prefer gold to silver, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Saving my boots from burning lava is part of your job, Joker. We don't give medals to soldiers for doing their jobs.
That figures. Just get me a nice card and a cake. No coconut, though. I hate that crap. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I love Joker. He's such a great character.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I
Seth
earned
Green,
every single
gotta
one.
love
Those
it.
weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my
very
condition,
dramatic.
Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. I classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures. Hip, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years
Hey,
ago, I
thanks
wouldn't
for
have survived past my
following.
first year.
It
Lucky
be
for me,
Little
modern medical
Thumb.
Science has turned me into a productive member of society.
Mason's like, I'm like, is that Chris Griffin? It totally is.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. so don't worry about it.
Hey Ash, welcome to the stream.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of
Hey.
the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never ssmiling.
Thanks,
He
It Be
started
Little
calling me
Thumb,
Joker.
says, yo,
Good stuff.
fan of the Power Rangers podcast. Yeah, thanks for listening to Ranger Command Power Hour. We actually have a new extra episode coming out on Wednesday. I know it's not our normal time, but we have a very special interview, and if it's on Wednesday, you know it's New Comic Book Day, so I think you can figure out what we're talking about. So thanks for the follow, and I'm glad you're here. Welcome.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They
I
all
love
got their
Joker's
asses kicked
story.
by
It's
the
such a
sickly
good
kid with
background.
the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best bound. The
Nope.
Normandy's probably too much ship
I
for an
already said
average
that.
Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Alright, see ya. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Actually, let's talk to Liara first, because she literally just joined the ship. And then we'll get an appraisal of the latest mission from the crew. I don't think I've spoke to Dr. Chakwas yet.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school. Earth always seemed boring to me. Too safe, too secure. I figured the colonies were teeming with exotic adventure. I wanted to travel the stars, tending the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined. But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding.
I'm so
through the
glad that
traverse.
she got an
And the Alliance
expanded
always
role
needs
in
good
the
doctors. So I stayed on.
third
My
game.
part.
Because, like, after this conversation, she's got nothing new to say.
Ever think you made the wrong choice?
Sometimes I think about opening a private practice back on Earth. Or maybe taking a position at one of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the
I
headaches.
forgot who you can
It's not easy being
romance
an
in the
L2.
first one as Fem Shep. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Obviously, Liara is a male and female choice. Okay, so for Fem Shep, it's literally just Kaden, Liara, or Ashley. But, I mean, for Fem Shep, it's either Ashley or Kaden. Okay. Well, we'll check that out.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
Thanks, everyone, for watching. I really appreciate it.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Alright, let's talk to Liara. First conversation after picking her up.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Promises are easy to make, but hard to keep.
I do not begrudge you your suspicions. I just hope in time you will come to trust me.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me.
I can't really be mean
You
to
were actually
Liara.
touched by working
Even
Prothean
as a
technology.
renegade Shepard.
That is why I
I
find
hope you
it so
like my
fascinating,
background. I
Commander.
turned it red for renegade.
I'm not some artifact you can take back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry, Commander. I did not mean it like that. I am used to dealing with computers and data disks. I am not very good with people. I let my professional curiosity get the better of me. Please forgive me. Let us talk about something else.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Any chance she's in this for power or personal gain?
No, not the Benezia I knew. But I hadn't spoken with my mother in many years. She may have changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each
Give me one
species
second.
contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to
I'll let Liara
understand
finish
other
his
species,
sentence before I
it
answer.
seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
So, Itby Little Thumb said, I forgot, do they improve facial emoting in the sequels? The dialogue is really good, but the faces look like everyone is trying really hard not to look like they're not lying. Yeah, the graphics definitely improve, especially in Mass Effect 2, as well as 3. Obviously, there's a certain art style that they have, and they're using a very specific engine, but I do remember the later games. Everything is really improved, especially Liara, the textures, the facial expressions, pretty much everything is improved. And they did a lot to improve it for Mass Effect 1 for the Legendary Edition.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common. not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained.
I think the
Also,
whole
conventional
backstory
wisdom
with the
holds.
Asari is
I
pretty
am what
cool.
is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something.
Hey, thanks for
happened
joining
to her
iHeart
before she
Catch
had
Up.
the chance.
You missed the last
Venezia
Mass
never
Effect
spoke of her
stream.
partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too
So
much
you're
pain
watching
to
that
dwell
one
on
now,
it.
and I'll
She
start
raised me
the
by
VOD
herself,
of this
though that is
one.
not uncommon.
Have a great Sunday
Many
and rest of your
Asari raise
stream.
their
Well, thanks for
children
hanging
alone,
out.
particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
All right. Fascinating introduction to the Asari people. All right, let's talk to potential boyfriend Kaden.
Commander, do you have a minute?
I always make time for my officers.
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here.
Oh my god.
This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled.
I love
The
that
residents don't
line.
even seem
I
impressed
love
with
that
you
line.
or the dangers.
well, you're a romantic. Did you sign on for the dream, Malenko? Secure a man's future in space?
Yeah, I read a lot of those books when I was a kid, where the hero goes to space to prove himself worthy of a woman he loves.
Oh.
Or, you know, for justice. Maybe I was a romantic in the beginning, but I thought about it after brain camp. Biotic acclimation and temperance training. I'm not looking for the dream. I just want to do some good. See what's out here. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled.
Space magic.
There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down.
I do like Caden. His voice actor is Raphael Sabarge, who played, I believe, Jiminy Cricket on.
I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives.
What was that show?
Outposts, but in retrospect,
The one on ABC.
they were damn quick.
The fantasy with all the. Wow, I'm blanking on that. Hold on, that's gonna bug me. But he's a really cool voice actor. He loves the Mass Effect fan community. Yeah, Raphael Sabarge. Yeah, Once Upon a Time. So he was Jiminy Cricket in Once Upon a Time, Caden Alenko in Mass Effect. And he's done some other stuff. But super cool voice actor for Mass Effect. He's really awesome. He's got a great voice.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. Anyway, this was supposed to be a casual debrief, not a bull session about stuff that happened years ago.
Ooh, I'm interested.
I wanted to get to know you a little better. That's all. Thanks for the talk, Caden.
Well, you're welcome, man. You, make a habit of getting this personal with everyone?
Ooh, that's the romance option.
I didn't say I did this for the whole crew. We should talk again.
I'll need some time to process that, Commander.
Heyo.
Yeah, I'd like that.
Oh my god.
Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Dr. Tassoni. She seems nice enough. I mean, if you like the bookish sort.
Any intentions there, Lieutenant?
None, Commander. I prefer adventurous women.
Oh, that is not in the male Shep dialogue. Hello.
We'll talk later, Caden.
Oh, I bet we will. Oh my god. It's beginning with Caden. Alright. I don't know if I showed off the personal quarters here, but kind of sparse in this game. I think I did. Alright, I'm gonna talk with the lower decks crew. Like, literally the lower deck. And then we'll do some planetary side missions before we get on to one of the main three.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessary.
Oh yeah, I love Star Trek Lower Decks.
As long as you don't mind paying for it.
Yeah, I've been caught up on all of the Star Trek series. Yeah, Lower Decks it's a lot of fun. It's got some great ties to the Star Trek canon in a very humorous way. I really, really like that show. I cannot wait for the second season.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Alright, sorry, just did one more tweet.
Let's see what you've got.
Alright, I don't know what I can buy since I haven't done a lot of the missions. I think I'm going to do the Metagel upgrade just because I need that, because I'm doing veteran mode in this mode to give a little bit of a challenge. So I'll definitely come back to this. I think I can compare with what I have now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want some better armor. I think I have the light armor. You know what? This isn't... I'll spend the money. Alright, let's head to Garrus.
Commander, nice work out there. I knew working with the Spectre would be better than life at CSEC.
Have you worked with the Spectre before?
Well, no, but I know what they're like. Spectres make their own rules. You're free to handle things your way. At CSEC, you're buried by rules. The damn bureaucrats are always on your back.
Being a Spectre does have its advantages.
Exactly my point. If I'm trying to take down a suspect, it shouldn't matter how I do it, as long as I do it.
But CSEC wants it done their way. Protocol and procedure come first. That's why I left.
Oh yeah, it'd be little, yeah. Star Trek Lower Decks, you don't have to have like a super in-depth knowledge of Star Trek. And yeah, it's completely enjoyable on its own, for sure.
So you just quit because you didn't like the way they do things?
There's more to it than that. It didn't start out bad, but as I rose in ranks, I got saddled with more and more red tape. CSEC's handling of Saren was typical. I just couldn't take it anymore. I hate leaving.
You did the right thing. Life's too short to sit around waiting for things to happen.
Yeah, you're probably right. Either way, I plan to make the most of this.
And without CSEC headquarters looking over my shoulder, well, maybe I can get the job done my way for a change.
As long as you do your job well, you're free to go about your business as you see fit.
Thank you, Commander.
Oh, we're gonna get pretty dark with Garrus. Let me go into the options real quick, because I think the music is overtaking the dialogue. So I'm gonna turn that down slightly. The music's great in this game. I was just... I didn't know if it was that distracting on stream. So we got Novaria, we got Pharos. We got a whole bunch of missions.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
What's your story, Rex?
There's no story.
I love Rex. He's one of my favorites.
Go ask the Quarian if you want stories.
You Krogans live for centuries. Don't tell me you haven't had a few interesting adventures.
Well, there was this one time the Turians almost wiped out our entire race. That was fun.
I heard about that. You know, they almost did the same to us.
It's not the same.
Seems similar enough to me.
So your people were infected with a genetic mutation? An infection that makes only a few in 1,000 children survive birth? And I suppose it's destroying your entire species?
You're still here. Can't be all that bad.
I don't expect you to understand, but don't compare humanity's fate with the Krogan.
Sorry, Rex. I wasn't trying to get you upset.
Your ignorance doesn't upset me, Shepard. As for the Krogan, I gave up on them long ago.
Oof. It hurts, man.
The genophage infected us.
It hurts.
But it's not what's killing us.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
I love how, at least with Rex and some of the Krogan, it's kind of like this underbite. And they kind of just go, I don't know. I think Rex is awesome.
What can you tell me about the genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected, every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard.
I thought there was like a... So this is the front of the ship on the bottom of the Normandy where this garage comes down and it launches the Mako, which is really awesome. Alright, I'm gonna equip them later.
Commander?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
I'm not sure I believe it either. It's better to have her where we can see her.
That makes sense. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
Is this duty-related, Chief?
No, ma'am. Well, maybe.
Dun dun dun.
I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens. Vicarian and Rex.
Space racist! Spacist!
Access to the ship?
You don't trust their motives because they're not human.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors...
Space
weapons.
racist!
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Ma'am, no ma'am. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Whoa, wow, that shut that down super quick.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am?
Wow, that shut that down quick. Oh my god. Alright, let's see if we can up these guys real quick. Oh wait, I don't want to do that. Yeah, radioactive round. Huh, that was weird. I like the design better on the Xbox though. Actually, I'll do that later. When I'm actually in a mission. And we'll talk to Tally and then we'll do first space-based mission. And here is the drive core. Engineering.
Hey, Commander, you know that Quarian, Tally? She's been spending all her time down here asking me about our engines.
I'll tell her to leave you alone.
What? No, she's amazing.
No, oh my god.
Wish my guys were half as smart as she is. Give her a month on board and she'll know more about our engines than I do. She's got a real knack for technology, that one. I can see why you
Space-based
want her.
mission. A spition. I like that.
I figured she'd be a real asset to the team.
You got an eye for talent, Commander. But I'm guessing that's not why you came down here.
Fill me in on the IES stealth system. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up. Unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. cook us inside our own hull.
So, Steve, thanks for joining the stream. Yeah, I can answer any questions about Mass Effect. Yes, BioWare made Mass Effect as well as Dragon Age. So, he asks, is it kind of the same as in quests and tasks you do affect the outcome of your game? Absolutely. Mass Effect was the pioneer of this system that Dragon Age used. So all of the choices that you make in Mass Effect 1 carry over to Mass Effect 2 and then Mass Effect 3. There will be characters that can, if you make certain decisions in Mass Effect 1 about these characters, it determines whether or not they show up in Mass Effect 2 or 3, their attitude towards you, and not just the main characters, side characters, the different outcomes of missions. There are critical choices in the first game that not many people knew about that even affected the outcome of the final mission in Mass Effect 3. And if you've never played that game or this series before, I'm not going to spoil those choices aside what I do on this mission. But there are so many different outcomes that affect Mass Effect 3. That's why it is one of my favorite franchises. I think BioWare did an amazing job with everything that they did. And when the original games came out, you know, they said to really keep those saves backed up because the past games would actually read the save file of your last game with your Commander Shepard and pull those choices in. So it was a very comprehensive system. And now that the Mass Effect Legendary Edition is out, all of those choices carry over seamlessly, and it's a really great system. So great question, Steve.
There's no way for anyone to detect us?
A visual scan can still pick us up. Anyone looking out a window can see us plain as day. But you have to be pretty close to get an actual visual out in space. Most vessels rely on scanners. As long as the stealth systems are engaged, they can't see us. Not unless we accelerate to FTL speeds.
Why doesn't it work with faster-than-light travel?
Cranking up to FTL blue shifts our emissions, pushes them into frequencies too high to capture in the sinks. As soon as we make the jump, it's like setting off a flare. Sensors can pick up our location whenever we enter or exit FTL flight, but for short-range missions, our stealth systems are amazing, and we've got the only one.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on, probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, but we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from dreadnoughts and carriers right down to frigates like the Normandy. My last assignment was on the Tokyo, only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Your ship's amazing, Shepard. I've never seen a drive core like this before. I can't believe you were able to fit it into a ship this small. I'm starting to understand why you humans have been so successful. I had no idea Alliance vessels were so advanced.
The Normandy's a prototype, cutting-edge technology.
A month ago, I was patching a makeshift fuel line into a converted tug ship in the flotilla. Now, I'm sitting on board one of the most advanced vessels in Citadel space. I have to thank you again for bringing me along. Traveling on a vessel like this is a dream come true for me.
I had no idea you found ship technology so interesting.
It comes with being a Quarian. The migrant fleet is the key to the survival of my people. Ships are our most valuable resource. But we don't have anything like this. We make do with cast-offs and second-hand equipment. We just try to keep them running for as long as we can. Some of the fleet's larger vessels date all the way back to our original flight from the Geth.
I can't believe your fleet's still using ships that are 3 centuries old.
They're constantly being repaired, modified, and refitted. They aren't pretty, but they work. Mostly. We've tried to make ourselves as independent as possible on the flotilla.
I like the Quarians too. They're kind of this migrant spacefaring race that made a huge mistake in their past, and now they're flying around in this big armada.
That's why our pilgrimages are so important.
So Soundman Steve said, Dragon Age was what I started with. I love the replayability since there's so much that can be done. I always tend to do as many side quests as I can to power up. It's like with these games, you can make your own lore. Maybe one of these days I'll have to try out Mass Effect. I highly recommend Mass Effect. But yeah, Dragon Age, and it's similar with Mass Effect as well. I try to do as many of the planets as I can. Because there's so much to explore and to level up before some of the final missions. And they really make that a priority in Mass Effect 2 and 3, because the more missions that you do in Mass Effect 2, the more you can save your entire squad. And you can save all of your teammates from the quote-unquote suicide mission. And in Mass Effect 3, all of those choices come to play in the final missions, and you have to essentially build up your army to take on the final enemy in Mass Effect 3. So everything kind of pushes you to explore the limits of the game and really do as much as you can to get the best outcome that you can. So I think it's a great system.
I should go.
Oh, I wasn't done talking to her. Whoops. Hold on. No, Tally. Tally, hold on. I'm sorry.
Hey, Shepard. You need something?
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative.
Another fascinating species developed for Mass Effect.
On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials?
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
AI
All
gone
I know is the story
wrong.
of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor.
Then they went full on
Initially, their
Skynet.
intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal.
Intel.
The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness.
Like the
No,
Borg.
nothing like that.
Oh,
They
no.
cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract.
Hence
One day,
AI.
a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
It Belittle said, "It is fun that pretty much every person you talk to has a sociology and political history degree level knowledge of their own people." Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the nature of these games, you know, like, as a new character, you have to get acclimated to the world somehow. Yeah, I just think that, yeah, you got to be introduced somehow, and the game does have a codex as well for more in-depth history. But I think BioWare did a good job of making the dialogue at least feel natural. But yeah, there are some times where it's like, wow, that was a lot of information, random person.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor.
Knowing is half the
That's
battle.
fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly
There's the
sentient
crux
Geth
of
would
it.
rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship
And it's
wants
so
to accept
smart how they figured out, like, how all these different societies worked, the creators of Mass Effect.
Leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when a gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just
It's
cast
almost
us out.
like kind of like,
Before we leave, we are given lessons in
I
how
don't
to
know,
survive
maybe
outside
like the
flotilla,
Mormons or
and
something.
given
Like, I
gifts to
know
help us on our
that
journey.
some
We also receive implants
like
to fight
kids
off
go
sickness
out
and
on their
disease.
own
Generations
and then come
living in
back
an
like they
isolated
experienced the
and highly
world a little
controlled
bit.
environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
I want to get the hell out of
Like
here.
what?
I should go.
Hey, what topic do you want to discuss? I gotta get the hell out of here. Alright, let's choose a mission. Let's go back to the bridge. And, there's a lot on the Citadel. We'll do that later, because we spent some time on the Citadel already. Let's investigate the strange biotic commune. Oh, no, I wanted to go up the stairs. My bad. But yeah, I really dig the layout of the Normandy. It's a really clean ship. How are you with the more action-oriented portions of the gameplay? I mean, I don't want to brag, but I'm a pretty good player of third-party action-adventure and first-person shooters, so I'm pretty proficient in this. I'm playing this one on Veteran. Soundman Steve said, the worlds you go to, is it full open world or like a tiny area? The planets you go to pretty much are all open world. Some of the smaller planets that you explore. With the main missions, it's a little bit more structured. They basically give you a mix of open area and a path that you have to go on. But for the most part, it feels pretty open world. Alright, so we picked up Liara on Theresa. And I think we pretty much explored this entire system, so we'll get the hell out of here. Whoa. Oh, it looks like I already got that one. Weird that it didn't, like, leave it on there. Okay, let's get out of here. And the one we want to go to is the Hawking Eda system. So the main missions are here. Like I said before, Asteroid X57 is the Beyond the Sky DLC, so I might save that for a bit. But let's find Hawking Eta. There we go. And we've got the Century solar system here, so we'll go to Century, and we'll get the heck out of here.
Message coming in, Commander.
Here we go.
Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you.
Of course.
Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin, has set up a small compound in a Hawking.
Oh, nice.
He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with.
So this is Commander Shepard's commanding officer. So when you set up your backstory for your Shepard, there's different missions that you're connected to.
The Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for the Alliance soldiers who died at Torfin. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
You serve with him. He might listen to you. But he's already killed 2 Alliance representatives. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Perfect. All right, let's do that. Let's do a quick survey of these planets in the system. While scanning the planet Theresa, you discover a tiny moon with some odd readings. Further scans by Chief Engineer Adams revealed a destroyed escape pod. Your salvage team recovered the components and found a League of One medallion. Well, thank you, guys. Do a quick scan of the belt here. And they really put a lot of... I don't read all of these, but they do put a lot of history into all of the planets. See, Clendagon's most striking feature is, of course, the Great Rift Valley that stretches across the southern hemisphere. What is most fascinating about the rift is that it does not appear to be natural. The geological record suggests it is a result of a glancing blow by a mass accelerator round of unimaginable destructive power. This occurred some 37 million years ago. So basically, the planet got shot. Alright, let's land at Prisrop, a moon of Clendagon. And as you can see, when you look up in the night sky, that planet we just talked about, you can see that whole Rift Valley on the planet. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's get Major Kyle and his biotic cult. So for this mission, I want to take a couple heavy hitters with us. I want a biotic of our own, so I'm going to take Liara. But I also want some firepower, so I'm going to take Rex as well. Although I should have some tech strength. So to balance that out, I might just take Garrus instead. I'll do that. And here we go. It's Mako time. Alright, time to level up the squad. Wow, 30 points to spend with Liara. So, definitely want her to be a heavy hitter. So, I'll do Warp. We'll unlock Singularity, Barrier. Definitely want her First Aid up. Asari Scientist will make her pretty powerful in that. And then we'll unlock Stasis. Maybe go for... there's some we could do. I'll do Lift as well, just so we have her full power set. I also like that you can toggle the helmets on and off. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's go to Garrus. We've got 4 points for him because we've used him before. Definitely gonna up Decryption. Yeah, let me do that. We'll at least have his full power set. And then for Shepard, I've already done all of my points. We got the tactical armor, pistol, shotguns, all of that. No, I do not want to exit my game. See, they changed the layout from Xbox to PC. Wait, what are you talking about, It Be Little? Are you also going to take a random recruit nobody has seen before for the first touchdown who'll be unceremoniously and immediately killed? Oh, red shirt joke. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just... Well, they made that red shirt joke in the first mission of the game with Eden Prime. Like, you take Jenkins, and he gets killed instantly. So, oh yeah. Yeah, he gets toasted early on. Alright. Oh, good. So I definitely can upgrade my armor here. Yeah, I definitely want the Scorpion armor. So I'm going to equip that. And then I pretty much have what I need here too. I like the first aid interface. With Liara, I like the look of her outfit there, so I'm going to keep with the Gladiator 2. And we're going to get her some armor plating. And then with Garrus, I think he's got a pretty good outfit right now. So I'm not going to mess with that. Yeah, maybe a hardened weave since we're going up against some biotics. And then with Liara, we don't have any biotic. I'm trained in pistols and shotguns for this, so I'm pretty good with the Edge too. I'm gonna trash some of these since I can sell those off for more credits. With Garrus, I want his sniper rifle to be more advanced, so I'm going to go with the hammer on that one. We'll go for armor-piercing rounds as well. Oh, we don't have anything else there. And then, since I've got pistol, I'm good on the Edge 3. Shotgun, I'm pretty good on this one. So I think we can just go in. Alright, going to the map. Obviously, there's more here than just this. But let's get the mission done. There's the biotic compound. On the way, I'll see if I can get any elements. Oh. Wait, is that another... Oh, no. Wait, where... Yeah, that's where I want to go. Okay, that's weird. This is a different, separate question mark. So this is the Mako. This helps you get around the planet on your surface missions. It's got a boost as well as a lift thrusters. Discovery. This cluster of prefab utility shacks have distinctively ramshackle look to them. A set of rover track leads away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. So that is updated. We'll explore these structures. Alright, good. A biotic amp upgrade, which I'm going to need for my character. Some armor plating and piercing rounds, as well as a weapon upgrade, which is very much needed. So let me equip the biotic amp. Yeah, because this gives me a bigger duration bonus. And with Garrus, I know I'm going to give him this, so I want him to have improved sighting. Alright, we should be good. So it updated the map. There is the abandoned mining camp that we found. And now we'll go to the next one. I'm kind of a big fan of the Mako. Oh, see, look at that. There's that detail where you see on... you see the planet with that glancing blow from the mass accelerator round. So, great detail. And what I like about each planet is how detailed it is. Not only in terms of the terrain, but like the night sky. This is a pretty cool game, you guys. I hope everyone's enjoying watching this. Mass Effect 2 and 3 definitely get, you know, more story-focused in terms of just constant story and action. But I really do like the first Mass Effect game just because of how much lore it establishes. Alright, we got some ancient debris here. With the Turian insignia. Oh, level up! Look at that. Perfect. Perfect timing. 4 points here, so I'm gonna go for pistols. Oh, you know what? I'm actually going to increase my charm options. And I want my... I'll just do my overall Vanguard as well. With Liara, I want to give her an advanced throw, as well as first aid. So we have that unlocked. And then for Garrus, I'm going to increase his Turian agent, decryption, and dampening. Alright, perfect. And that's another reason why... Oh, that's right. There is another thing right here. Wrecked mining vehicle. We got a creepy floating dead body here. That's That's insane. The front of the rover is crumpled from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. Well, sucks to be that guy. Maybe don't do illegal mining. Alright, we'll move on to the next survey area. Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. And then we'll get to Lieutenant Kyle and his crazy biotic team. Whoa, I really spun out of control there. I said this before, my only complaint with the first Mass Effect is how unwieldy some of the terrain can be. But really that is only a minor annoyance. I know in Mass Effect 2 they made the Mako a hover ship essentially to deal with some of these issues.
I'm on my way.
Oh, electronic skill too low. Oh no. Alright, I'll have to level up and come back for some of this. But let's go to the main mission with Major Kyle and the biotics. Once again, thank you everyone for joining. Big thanks to It Be Little Thumb for the follow, as well as hanging out and talking and chat, as well as Soundman Steve. Really appreciate both Steve and It Be Little Thumb for hanging out. Definitely appreciate it, and yeah, love chatting with everyone, and I love hanging out, playing games. This is awesome. Thanks for, you know, making the past half year on Twitch something really special for me. I appreciate it. And off in the distance, we have some mining opportunity there. I thought there was going to be some people who shot me here, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh, yeah, thanks. Enjoy your enthusiasm for the game. Yeah, I freaking love Mass Effect. One of my favorite gaming franchises of all time, and as soon as they said they were going to remaster the game, I was all for it. I'm a huge fan of the series ever since the first game many, many years ago. And yeah, a chance to replay the game in this remastered, 4K. It's amazing. And get to experience the franchise all over again. It's really amazing. And this will definitely tide me over until they do Mass Effect 4 or the next Mass Effect, whenever that is, which they have teased, and I'm actually very excited about it. For the Legendary Edition, I also did order the big helmet, and I'm on the second wave of that, which I think should be coming in July, so next month. Alright, I think with this mission... Yeah, this one's locked, so we have to go to the main facility. And yeah, this one's gonna get kind of wild with Major Kyle. So let's gear up. I'm gonna make sure my team is equipped with what they need. I don't think Garrus is gonna need all of that right now.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
My name is Commander Shepard. Major Kyle knows me. I have to speak to him.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
Yeah, because you know him. Yeah, because you know him, you're granted access immediately. Because I'm doing a different playthrough, a male Shepard on my Xbox version, and yeah, it's completely different. So lots of different ways to play this game. You can really make it your own game. Alright, see, no, there's no firefight. We can just talk with him. Which is great, because the other game, you know, you kind of go in guns blazing. So, as long as we keep it cool, I think we can talk him down. But, yeah, in another game, this would be an absolute firefight. I don't even want to talk to them, because I don't want to, like, set anything off.
Everyone looks at us like we're freaks, just because we have biotics.
Okay, well, maybe not so much. I don't know why they would say, oh, they look at us differently because we have biotics. Like, biotics are just powers that you use. It's not like there's an outward change. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can talk him down.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfan. Why have you come here, Shepard? Why can't you leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy.
Uh-oh.
I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No, this was my fault. My
oh, you
children
can
are
talk him
innocent,
down.
Pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I don't want an apology. You have to come with me, Major.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm gonna trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for
That
this.
is a much different outcome than what I did.
Pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Shepard.
You shall return to the Normandy and notify Alliance of Kyle's surrender. Wow. Ooh, because on my Xbox playthrough, this was a freaking bloodbath. Oh, I am so glad that that ended. Oh my god.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
Yeah, these guys are...
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
Wow, you have some really weird features, lady. Sorry. Nary a gunshot required. And I did it the renegade way, so... Dude, what were you doing? See, he was ready for a gunfight. He's like, I'm gonna hide behind these. But hey, now we get to raid their little home. What are you gonna say, dude?
Biotics can feel safe here.
Yeah, and they'll feel safe. Good, I need more, Oh, man. Whew. Yeah, I was afraid this was gonna get bad real quick. Especially since I'm playing it on Veteran, and I've played the game Insanity before. It's Insanity, right? Yeah. So I've done the game, and I've done Insanity playthroughs on my original games. And yeah, this can get really tricky. And like I said on my last stream, it seemed like the only way for them to program their fighting AI for this game was to just make all the characters swarm you. And some of these fights can get really dicey in the first game if you're doing the Insanity playthrough. Actually, I have to go to the other building because I think there is some extra stuff to raid there too, but the game forces you to go to the other building, so a lot of people miss the second building because you can still go in it. But if you try to force your way in without talking to Kyle, it's instantly a firefight. But yeah, there's some definite early loot that you can grab here, which is essential when you're doing these early missions. And see, they're not going to attack you because you've already done the truce. So there's quite a number of different ways to play this game. You can go full on... wow, that guy literally like walked through the wall. That's nuts. Oh, nice. Need a new Omni tool. That's perfect. But yeah, with these games, there's multiple approaches that you can do, and that's why I dump so many points into the talking options, because sometimes you can talk yourself out of some really sticky situations, but for completing the mission, you still get all of those XP points. So it just depends what playstyle you want to achieve in this game. Oh my god, why are you guys just waiting at the door? What is happening? Everyone's just like running up on my ass. Alright, we'll get out of here. I'll check to see if there's any more resources on this planet. But then I'll go to one of the major hub worlds. Liara, what are you doing? So, there's still some glitches that weren't fixed. But this is... yeah, Major Kyle. We have to return to the Normandy to talk. This is press op. I'm gonna check that real quick. So there are a couple more. Let's see what 7 is. There's some mercenaries, as well as a thresher maw on 6. Alright, so there's a couple more points of interest I'm going to go to here, just for some XP. So that's what we'll do. Make sure it matches up with what we're doing. Yeah, so, yeah, we'll spend just a slightly more bit of time on this planet, but other than that, we'll get going. Alright, so another resource is right here. And that's another one of the improvements that I saw through the game as I was playing it, was that, you know, through the whole series, they really improved all of the different systems, the gameplay mechanics. And so scanning, like, for minerals and stuff becomes like an orbital asset. You don't have to go to the planet as much. And definitely in the second and third game, they kind of dealt away with a lot of the planetary exploration and did more open world type areas for each planet, which was more varied and more detailed. So every game improved over the other, and by the third game, it was almost a perfect game. No game is perfect, but Mass Effect 2 and 3 are really incredible games. Mass Effect 2, more so for your squad stories. The squad you build up and the loyalty missions are some of the best, I think, written missions for side characters in probably almost any gaming franchise. Each of the characters are fully developed, and they're really fantastic. And I'm glad most of them return for the third game. Depending on if they live or die in your playthrough. Alright, I have no idea where this mineral is. I think it's up here. So I'm going to have to do some wonky drive-in. Here it is. Gotta get those minerals. Like uranium. I'm not building a nuclear bomb here. But yeah, in later parts of the game, you get so much money for mining. It's insane. It really is insane. Alright, one more thing, and then we'll get out of here. Whoa! Who the heck was shooting? There's some jerk over here. Alright, oh, this is gonna be easy. Watch this shit. Oh, hey guys. Bye, guys. I mean, you're facing me in a tank, like, come on. What's that gonna accomplish? These guys are on fire. And they're disintegrated. Okay. All in a day's work for my renegade femship. Alright, let's go back to Normandy. Let's get the hell out of here.
Message coming in.
Patching it through.
Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
You badass. Alright. Time to go on one of the main missions. With Novaria, you deal with Lady Benezia. And Pharos, you deal with something crazy. So I think with Liara, we might want to go to Novaria and deal with her mom. So here we go. And this is the Horsehead Nebula. Obviously, very famous nebula that we can see. Well, sir, I just dumped all my experience points into speech, and the rest was history. Yeah.
Message coming in.
Patching it through.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you. I can't say any more in an unsecured communication.
What?
If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
Okay, well, I'm already here in Novaria, so that's fine. think there was anything else out here aside from Noveria. So now it's time. It's time to go to one of the major hub worlds. Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. All right, here we go.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
I'm a Spectre. Open that up for me.
Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
All right. Let's go meet Liara's mom. And one of the small details, you can see the outside changes based on where you're at, what location. Well, since I'm dealing with Liara's mom, obviously we want to take her, but I want someone with the tech and combat strength again. Do I want to take Yaris or Rex? Actually, let's take Garrus. Why not?
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Hello, Noveria. Garrus, what are you doing? Oh, here's the welcome committee.
That's far enough.
I'm on important business.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect. I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
They plan to be trouble, man. I can't let you enter the port area without confirmation of your identity. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Oh.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Nobody takes my weapon.
Charge and lock! We're authorized to use lethal force. You have to the count of 3 to surrender your weapons. 1, 2, 3.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Nice, got some renegade for that.
Get out of here.
Get the hell out of here. Look at you, Normandy, you sexy ship. Alright.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
Whew. That was a sneeze. Alright. Weapons.
Don't mind the alarms.
I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Ananias. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Someone piss in your security chief's coffee today?
She takes her job seriously. She is a valuable asset to the company. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The Executive Board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Is this privacy intended to hide illegal research?
This planet is beyond the jurisdiction of the Citadel. The law is what the Executive Board says it is.
Sure it is.
Do you know how valuable this planet is? How many advances in genetics and artificial intelligence got their start here?
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Asari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
She's still there, my god.
Good. Give us directions and we'll be on our way.
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
Bye.
She's here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
We talked about her before, but things change when you're up against something. If it's her or me, who would you shoot?
Wow, that's blunt.
I meant what I said before. Her actions are wrong. If you would feel safer leaving me on the Normandy, I will stay. But I would like to see her. Maybe I can persuade her to come peacefully.
I hope so. I accept your word, Liara. Let's get going.
Thank you, Shepard. That means a great deal to me.
All right.
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
The managers warned us about you.
Yeah, word travels fast. Oh, hello.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here.
They hate you.
This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Your customer would prefer to have his package. Tell me who it's for or I walk.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Analeas. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
Let me shop.
Could I buy something now?
Is there anything in particular the Spectre is looking for?
All right. We got some heavy armor. Ooh. that might come in handy. Definitely want the grenade update. We'll buy the license as normal. I can always do with another pistol, so I can get that. And I think for Liara that might come in handy. But I can't afford that, so we'll go back. Alright. Unfortunately, I have to double back to pick up the package, but it is worth it for the quest coming up. And I will be right back. I need to get some water, so give me about a couple minutes. I'm going to stretch. Now's your chance to grab some water, and then I will be right back. So we'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, everyone, I am back with some water. So some stay hydration. Alright. Let's go to the ship real quick. Pick up that package and be on our merry way.
I'll be keeping my eye on you.
Alright, well, I'm gonna have my eye on you.
I apologize for my rudeness when you arrived. I meant no disrespect. I have a responsibility to protect the safety and privacy of corporations here. The arrival of an Alliance warship was unexpected.
Embarrassed to be put in your place?
Not at all. My actions were correct, based on the information I had at the time. Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
Why are you still here? Are you guarding my ship?
All of the companies have secrets. Some of them deal in things that are not quite legal. Having a Spectre here makes them nervous. Analea-sama is buried under petitions to kick you off-world.
So you're waiting here in case he makes that decision?
It would be more accurate to say we are here to prevent incidents between employees and your crew.
Yeah, right.
There are guards everywhere. Are there that many problems here?
I am sure Parasini-san gave you the ultra-special blah-blah about business here. Everyone wants to be protected from everyone else. But everyone also thinks they have a special right to kick over everyone else.
Don't they have their own security forces?
Everything from hackers to mercenaries. They have investments to protect, after all. But we are the only ones allowed to bear arms. Which is why the companies constantly try to bribe my people. I have a clear policy against freelancing. Anyone who works on the side is fired.
Your job is preventing problems, not solving them.
Most of my job is diplomacy. Two corps start yelling at each other, my people walk in, flash some ceramic, and they start talking civilly. If there is anything this job has taught me, it's how to be impartial.
Tell me about yourself.
You first. I'm just a security guard. I heard that there were no human Spectres. How did you get that job?
Body count? Political BS. We saved Eden Prime. I'm a test case. Holy crap. It's political BS. I love that. I'm going to say body count. Why not? I'm a badass.
The Spectres like people well-versed in killing. That'd be me.
You certainly know how to allay a peace officer's fears. I served in the Marines for a decade, mustered out and went private sector. I was under fire a few times, so I ended up leading this detail.
I'll be moving on.
Very good, Commander. Please stay out of trouble.
Nice, renegade. Yeah, I killed a bunch of people. They made me a Spectre. Alright, there is the package. Perfect. Let's open up that journal. You recovered Opald's package. It appears to be a powerful experimental weapon mod. Bring it back to him at his store. Or I could talk to the Krogan that is waiting for it. I'm definitely not going to bring it to Analeus, because you find out later he's a real asshole. Alright. Sorry everyone for doubling back. It's just, I want to get that one out of the way. I mean, look at the detail on Garrus. Like, that's incredible. I love his armor, though. That's a really nice upgrade. Alright, speaking of Analeus, let's go talk to his assistant real quick.
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology.
BH or
they try to
BS.
keep a low profile in the area.
Whatever.
Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
I'd like to speak to Analeas.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeas?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Come in.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Wow, you dick.
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Oh, I hate them.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Venezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Surface access, you say?
Cut off, I said. The roads are not suitable for travel. Don't make an issue of this, Shepard.
Forget him, Commander. If he won't help us, I'm sure someone else here will.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
See, this is the time you can basically tell on Opal, but I don't want to do that yet.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
God, you're an asshole.
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
Oh, hello.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
I can bludgeon pretty hard.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Analeas.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Analeas isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
Okay, bye. Alright, let's dither about, as Analeas likes to put it. Really love the design of this game. Oh, I thought there was a door here. Alright, so this, you can try to go outside, but they won't let you. Like, this is locked to synthetic insights. You can talk to this guy, he's pretty cool.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for Maiko's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive
water. The
What
good
can I do
stuff.
for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeas or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure, if I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm.
Security tracks card use.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Annihilus, and the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. Annihilus shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
Capiche?
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name.
Oh,
Got
you
a team
mean
of 12 under me.
Lila
keeping the shuttles coming and going.
I don't know.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Is this guy from Space Brooklyn? Yeah, totally. He's like, hey, yo, I'm here. I'm doing my space thing. Hey, guard, what's up? What are you doing?
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Okay. He's also from Space Brooklyn. Alright, where am I going? I gotta go to the hotel. That's over here. And we're going up to the hotel. Going up to the hotel. Over at Novaria. There's Lord King.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Oh, hello.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Do you know who the hell I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity.
Love your outfit.
Or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Strange people skulking in corners have gotten me in trouble before.
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in Binary Helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific.
Yeah, under Benezia.
You want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Interesting plan. I'm in.
Excellent. Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I have assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Yeah, brief me.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
Oh, wow. Doody-doo. Hello, Mr. Vargas.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard, a Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
Mr. Vargas, I'm here to talk business with you. If you'd rather speculate on politics, I can visit another Gen Eng firm.
Ooh.
You have my full attention, Shepard. I'm merely getting a handle on my negotiating position. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. We can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques can provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in ZG muscle degeneracy.
Mars Gene's clotting enhancement improves speed by 16%.
Ah, I see you've done some research. That's their official claim. However, we believe they cherry-picked their sample to show optimum results. The numbers we provide are strict mathematical averages. I can get you those improvements for 30k credits per head.
Oh, the back of the neck.
For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package. Guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
Are you sure that's the best price you can offer?
Absolutely. That's the standard rate. Of course, if the government moves forward with this on an official level, there might be some additional discounts. I have to admit, it surprised me that you're here for business.
Oh,
there are
boy.
many development projects on Noveria. Some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I suppose. My apologies. Your manner is rather informal for a business meeting.
Well. Oh.
Sounds like my crew needs me for something.
It's
I'll
my
be in
space
touch.
pager.
Of course, Commander Shepard. We look forward to doing business with the Citadel.
Okay, bye. Hey, lady, it worked. He bought it.
Any results?
Your toy did its job.
Excellent. I will transfer 500 credits to your account.
It's just more.
I could easily call Mr. Vargas and tell him what I just did.
Did I say 500 credits? I meant 750. Good day, Spectre.
Oh yeah, Renegade +2. Alright, so in Imadora upstairs, that Krogan.
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write them down.
So the Krogan up there is the one that Opaloid was going to sell the mod that I got at my ship. So I can actually talk to him, and I think I can give it to him directly for a price.
Elder brother, it's me.
Oh.
I'm on Noveria now.
What's going on?
I can't talk long. This call is costing 10 credits a minute.
Why didn't you do
It's
collect?
real time from the Traverse. Did you think it would be cheap? I need some information. There's an issue here with synthetic insights. The manager, Laura Keene. He got caught
Oh,
with
here
his
we
toes
go.
wet. The office is closed by Hanshen's administrator. I need you to see what you can find out about... Are you ready for his name? Ronadril Gan Swa Folsum Keratin Nar Ead Belanleas.
That is a mouthful.
No, that's the administrator. The Hanshen administrator. Well, think about it. A Turian wouldn't risk getting his office closed. They don't compromise their team. That's drilled into them from boot camp. I think the administrator is using this Keene fella to draw flies from his own clutch.
Interesting.
Of course I could look it up myself. But do you think I'm likely to get any unfiltered data through Noveria's own network? That, and it would take forever for any out-system search results to get back here. Thank you, Elder Brother. I have to go. Yes. I'll speak to you soon.
Corporate espionage all over the place. Gonna talk to the Krogan about his mod.
What do you want?
What's that you're drinking?
Human blood with cinnamon. Find someone else to bother.
Oh my god.
What do you want?
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
I am. I thought it would be better to deal with you directly.
Sit down a minute. I have a business proposal.
Ooh, business
I'm paying
proposal.
the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you less than you want. Sell it to me directly.
Interesting. But exactly how much is this worth to you?
500 credits.
If you want to see more of the package than me beating you with it, make a serious offer.
I could snap your neck before you pull a weapon. But I like your negotiation skills. Reminds me of my father. I'll give you $750.
Not good enough. I'll take it to Opold.
Probably couldn't add up how much more you'd earn. Stupid base 10 math. That's what they get for having extra fingers.
Can I still
You have my package?
What's it worth to you?
I'm paying the Hanar more than I want. I'll bet he's paying you
All
less.
right,
Interesting.
I'll
But exactly
sell it to
how
him.
much?
500 credits.
If you want to see more...
I'll give you $750.
Oh my God, who's this guy who walked in? Sir? Why are you looking at my ass? Please move on. Who the fuck is this guy? Hello? What do you want? Get out of here. Who the hell is this creep?
Deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
Likewise. Now go away. The gods wonder about people who trade packages for cash.
What the fuck was that? Oh my God. Hold on. What the hell? Directly to the buyer. Yeah, if I talk to Opal, yeah. Maybe they don't see me. Wow! Dude, you are a serious creep. He's still looking. He's like side glancing at me. What if I just like... Oh, I can't even shoot him. Wow, dude. Now I'm gonna look up on space internet. Oh, this is highly decrypted. Wow, look at that. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor, but it's imperative you make your way to a safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. So that is a new quest. That guy was a super creep, though. It was like, dude, why are you looking at my ass? And security insights disabled. I got my eye on you, you freaking weirdo. That was weird. I've never had that happen before in like mid-conversation. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. Guy over here, Laura Keene. Actually, what's down here? I think there's like a separate kind of office area. Oh no, it's just like a little alcove.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Laura Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm Commander Shepard of the Systems Alliance Navy.
It's too late for cover-ups, Commander. Your picture has been sent to every employee. They've been warned that speaking to you is grounds for termination. Laura Keene. For the moment, I am the manager of the Synthetic Insights Office.
Having some trouble with your office?
Mr. Analaeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption.
Oh, is he
The
now?
administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analaeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analaeus would be disinclined to let you wander.
You would be correct, sir.
If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analaeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
Fly in the ointment. God.
Violence against Mr. Analaeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
If he's paying them under the table, they're mercenaries. I can kill mercenaries.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Sure. I can definitely do that. Oh, what happens if I talk to Rafael Vargas again?
Commander Shepard.
Oh, he's just like, yo. I look forward to doing our deal later. Whoosh. Ooh, the music changed there. What's happening? All right. Time to go and check out his office for some crazy dealings going on. We'll have a little firefight here in a second. And get to use some of my powers. Alright, here we go.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
What do you do if I don't?
You're the Spectre, right? Laura Keene is under investigation.
Analaeus is paying you to shake this place down. That makes you a criminal. I can kill criminals.
You're bluffing.
Everything the commander has said is true. I'd step aside if I were you.
He ain't paying me enough to take on Spectres or Alliance troops or whatever. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Hey, Space Brooklyn. Yeah, but there's still people. Alright, jerkwad, here you go. He's gone. I know there's a couple jerks in here. Oh! Wow, he got down pretty quick. Whoa! What the effing F was that? Alright, buddy. Boom, you're down. Boom. Get the hell out of here. Always like to get some free stuff. Alright. Well, let's find that file and get the hell out of here. Oh, wait. Is that more stuff? Nope. Oh, come on. It's harder to do on a controller. There we go. Alright, let's get this mission done. Perfect. But, oh, look, more jerks waiting for me. Oh, it's that lady that doesn't like me.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Do you plan on making me leave?
Leave? You think I'm gonna let you walk out? Annaleus would throw you off-world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
Your men are dirty, Sergeant. You're here off-duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
If you want to fight, I'll give you one.
You talk the talk. Let's see if you can walk after I break your legs.
Let's see if you freaking die. Yeah, you're flying. You're dead. You're dead. And then... and then you're dead. Whoa, who's that jerk? Shoot you in the nuts. Alright, whoa. Here's jerk number 2. Oh, look at you, you're flying. Bye. Oh, not today, sir. Whoa! Oh, right in the gut. That's gotta be painful. Then I'm gonna freeze your ass, just for the sake of it. Hey, what's this other office here? Hello? Okay, bye. At no point did they actually aim for the legs. No, they did not. Perfect. I will say on the PC that this way of hacking is different from the Xbox version. And I've probably mentioned that before, but with the Xbox, it's basically a button press game. Whereas this is more direct, and it's actually a little bit faster. Alright, well, I think we're done here. And with the journal, evidence in hand, return it to him at the bar. Oh, extra equipment. Perfect, I'll upgrade later. And we'll get the hell out of here. Oh yeah, Liara. Be cool. Oh!
Commander, there have been reports of noise from the Synthetic Insights office.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you know anything about it?
Of course not. Why would I?
Don't play me, Shepard. Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Oh, lady. What kind of schemes are you up to? We'll find out shortly on Mass Effect. Definitely appreciate everyone watching right now. Thanks again for hanging out. Probably go for another half hour or so, but I appreciate it. It's a nice solid 3 hours of gaming. Get some of Novaria done. So I can talk to her first, so I can go straight to him, but I'll give her the benefit of a doubt.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. Parasini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
What do you want?
The Executive Board knows about Annaleus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
You work for Annaleus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits."
Wow, with the
testimony
sarcasm.
and records are everything I need to prove Annaleus' guilt in one package.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analaeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analaeus is driving customers away.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Analaeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Keen is offering to pay me. Can you?
I can produce a copy of Analaeus' pass for you. I can't move large sums of money without someone noticing.
I'll consider it and get back to you.
If you have any love for the law, you'll talk to Keen for me. Don't disappoint me. You know where I work. Come talk to me when you change your mind.
No, wait. Do I have to... Oh, shit. Oh, I think I can still persuade him.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Analaeus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it. I have no interest in a public spectacle.
Damn right you'd be here. Damn right I will.
If necessary, yes. Do what I tell you to, or Analaeus will find what he's looking for.
It is good to have all our cards on the table. I regret that you have a better hand.
There it is.
Very well. I will testify.
Ooh, 25 Renegade!
With your contact, I will wait here.
Holy shit! That's perfect.
I have not been contacted regarding our arrangement yet. Are things in hand?
Not yet. I need to speak to my contact.
Do hurry. Analaeus has many spies.
Nope, don't plan to do that. Now this is funny. Analaeus was a real asshole, but he'll get his due coming up. Fao Shao. Okay. Let us go to Analaeus. Oh, I'm gonna talk to Opold first, just because he's gonna be like, why did you sell it directly to him? No. He's like, you're gonna screw me.
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I sold the package to Inamorda.
The other did what?
Did
The
what?
Spectre has betrayed this one? The Spectre has cost this one much. Perhaps more than you know. This one's livelihood depends on that income.
You were breaking the law. If a real police officer had caught you, you'd be in jail for years.
This one wishes the other to leave now.
I don't think he'll let me buy something.
Show me what you're selling.
Very well.
Oh, he does. Wow, you're... Fine. Alright, let me upgrade my medical interface. Which is too much. Your prices are ridiculous. Screw you. Alright, let's arrest this dude.
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You, Shepard! I demand you place this bitch under arrest!
Wow!
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
Bye! Arrest this bitch. Screw you, dude. How about not be a greedy corporate asshole? Alright, so with that, I think we can head to Peak 15. Perfect. So I think I can get to Noveria. It's still got about a half hour left on the stream. It should be plenty of time to get to Noveria, and we'll save that for the next stream. Thanks again for joining on Mass Effect. The schedule for the rest of this week is Monday, I'll probably do another lunchtime gaming. Wednesday, I might do a nighttime gaming session. And then Friday, I do have the day off from work because it's my birthday. So I'll do a birthday stream, possibly in the morning. And we'll do some more Mass Effect.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I have authorization. Excuse me.
Yes, that's genuine. Drive safely. The weather's supposed to be pretty bad out in the Alutsk Valley.
Wow, your eyes are like, are you on coffee? Yeah, still got a half hour on this one, but yeah, thanks Ippy Little, thanks for following, and thanks for joining. Oh, now we're gonna fight some Geth, which is why this gets a lot more interesting.
See, these are what the matriarch had in the crates.
Okay, Garrus. See, he's running straight for me. Freaking Geth Destroyers. Oh, level up. Oh. Geth Destroyer and a War Pin. Oh, and my gun is jammed. But thankfully I have biotic powers. See? Runs right up. Not today. Oh, those freaking Geth guys. Lift you up, get you the hell out of here. Boom.
Where are these things? Fan out and secure the area. No one gets in or out. What did you do here, Commander?
Just business.
Only what I had to. I didn't ask the Geth to attack.
Geth, you expect me to... Where did they come from?
If I were to guess, the matriarch packed them in the shipping container she arrived with.
I don't believe that. We did thorough scans of those. There were no power sources, no element zero masses.
Well?
If Benezia Sama's containers were packed with these things, there are many more out there.
We may be seeing a lot more of these things in the coming months.
For 3 centuries, everyone has said the Geth don't come out of the Veil. What is happening out there? I must report to the executive board. If word gets out about loose Geth, there may be an investor panic.
It's always about the money. Alright. Perfect. See, and that's why you do a couple planets, get some experience under your belt. Oh, I have to level up, don't I? Alright, let's do that right now. So with pistols, I can do the advanced marksman, the assault training, tactical armor. I can use medium armor if I go in full tilt right now. And let's see, with warp I can unlock barrier, which boosts my shields, which may be a little bit more useful in the fight to come. Spectre training. will unlock Advanced Unity. I also have one more Intimidation point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to at least unlock Barrier. And I'll do one for Intimidate. For Liara, I'm definitely going to up my Electronics, which will help with some off-world base or maybe some electronic hacking here. And with Garrus, let's see, buddy, tactical armor. Let's see. I want to give him, because I want to give him more first aid. Actually, let's do decryption. Yeah, Master Sabotage. That's actually a good one. Because we're going to be seeing a lot more Geth, as well as some other enemies. So on this mission, so we'll do that. Equipment-wise, this is probably a good time to level up some of my weapons. Liara will give her a Lancer 3. We'll do the anti-personnel rounds. For Garrus, he's already pretty well equipped. Shotgun-wise, I think I'll give him the Scimitar. Provide him also with anti-personnel rounds and a combat sensor. I'm going to upgrade to the Scimitar 3. And I'm going to use also anti-personnel rounds, but high caliber barrel. And then Liara, you know what? We'll get her a Hurricane 3 too. Why not? See, why doesn't it let me do that? All right, and then I'll just mark these for selling. Since the game keeps progressing, there's really no need to keep the older stuff. And this is a great way to get a ton of credits. Pistol-wise, since that's my main weapon, I'm going to upgrade the Edge 4. And then I'm going to do armor piercing as well as the recoil dampener. Liara can also have my Edge 3 with the chemical round and the high caliber. And then Garrus also needs to upgrade. Let's see, we'll trash this. We'll trash the striker and all these edges. And maybe not all the edges. Striker 3. Phasic rounds. Equip. And also a high caliber barrel. And then for sniper, since that's Garrus's main weapon, he's pretty good on that. We'll also do the recoil dampener on that. And then Chameleon Tool is fine. I think we already set him up with some good stuff. Solaris Amp helps me get more power and cooldown. Let's see what Liara has. She already has that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Unity? I don't know. Her Omni Tool is fine. Okay, that should be good. I'm gonna save this right now, just in case, because I haven't done that in a while. And then we're gonna get the hell out of here. It's time for Peak 15, our drive to Peak 15. And we'll end it when we get to there and set up some story. So let's take a drive to Peak 15. Nice snowy day here on Novaria. And I'm going to keep an eye out for any cargo crates. But for the most part, we're going to drive there. We will encounter some Geth resistance. But we will deal with Matriarch Benezia. And some of the fallout there. Already some great weapon options. And off in the distance there is some already heavy Geth resistance. You're dead. You're dead. And you're dead. Whoa! Oh, they are already firing at me with their rocket launchers. But they dead. They're dead. They're dead. Whoa, he got flown up on a wall. You're dead, and you're dead, and you're dead. You're certainly dead. Get your crap shields out of the way. Oh, here it is. Geth Stalkers. I do like how they have that Quarian aesthetic, though. Not today. Geth Armature, you're down. Oh, Mr. Rocket Man. You're dead. Ooh, nice. Upgraded Turian armor for Garrus, that is perfect. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get that on him right now. Because that is perfect. Definitely gonna need the tech biotic protection in the upcoming fight. We will equip that. As well as the... I think I got a better armor plating. Yeah, let's do the ablative coating. Why not? I think I'm good with mine so far. Yeah, I think I'm good. Alright. Continuing onward. There's going to be more over here. Oh yeah, they are pissed. Oof. Big enemy up ahead. Probably another Geth Sentinel, or turret in this case. But who cares? They dead. Medical kit to get that meta gel. Take in the sights of this barren wasteland. No Geth turret gonna hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on shooting. Now this one I know I can snipe from really far away, because the enemies do it too. Yeah, see, look at that. They're already shooting at me. I can go like, bam. And they cannot hit me. I think that's one of the coolest things about the first game is, like, you can really snipe with this turret. Oh, took a little hit there. Not a big deal. Like, the Mako is a beast. It is a beast. Oh god, oh, I almost didn't notice that. Alright, we're here at peak 15. And there are a bunch of enemies here. So we're gonna gear up. I think we're all good to go, so let's just get into it. Yep, and here they are. Oh, come on, Krogan. Actually, I'm going to pull him into a singularity. We're going to dampen him, and then I'm going to throw. See, the Krogan regenerates, which is not great. I hate... Get out of my way. You're dead. Oh! Whoa! I didn't realize my health was so low. Okay, gonna have to take that a bit more serious. Do a lift on him. He's down. I didn't realize I was almost done with Metagel. Yeah, Geth Juggernaut. That's a pain in the ass. Actually, Garrus can do an overkill. We'll do throw. I'll do marksman. Avoid the rocket launcher. Boom. And then one more. Oh, look, it's Mr. Krogan again. Get fucked. I really hate him.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
All right.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
Thanks, Garrus. Where the hell were you this whole time? Do not tell me they were behind that door. Are you kidding me? Are you really freaking kidding me? How are they doing their powers then? Guys? Are you serious right now? Can you just please get the hell in here? No, Garrus. Garrus. Oh, well, nice to know I was doing that all myself. Oh my god. What is with the pathing in this game right now? Garrus, come on. Get in here. Guys, stick on me like white on rice. Alright. Actually, I think that is a good time to end the stream. Next time, we will... I'll get a little bit into the base, but we will fully explore Peak 15 and deal with Matriarch Benezia. This looks like it's going to be a tough one. Boom. But yeah, let me go to the main facility, and I'm going to save that. Thanks to everyone who stuck around. Thanks for watching. If you're catching up on the VOD, we'll talk to you later.
Why are the turrets facing the wrong way?
That's a good point.
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
Alright, I think there was a story point right here. Oh, some nice shotguns. And then we'll make our way to the elevator, and then I will save. It's a nice, kind of a nice stopping point. Oh, something exploded. Oh, perfect. Oh, yep, there are plenty of enemies. So let me see what equipment I got. And I'm going to save. And then let me change to my full cam. Awesome. Thank you everyone for joining me on the Gaming Sunday. I hope you have a fantastic night. Join me tomorrow for lunchtime gaming, where I'll do some Fortnite. We'll get back into some Fortnite fun at lunchtime gaming. Not going to raid anyone today. Just want to say thanks again for watching the stream, and I'll check you later. Thanks everyone for hanging out, and I'll catch you next time.